Hello everyone, and welcome back to Blueprints. It's been a week as usual. And yeah, we are back. Gosh. We learned a lot last week. Like, a absolute incredible amount of information. So if you're just like tuning into this randomly and don't want any spoilers for this game, leave now because my gosh. So, last week we learned that we opened the way to door 46. We found the moon thing, which you can't really see because probably YouTube encoding, but we opened the moon door, which means we've seen the door 46 finally. We also learned that that magic exists in this universe. So that's a thing. And the other thing we learned is that there is a chess set that we need to complete. And we need to figure out where the chess pieces are on that. I have a inkling about how we do that, because in the study there was a chess set with the queen on it, and so I'm pretty sure we need to either draft a study and look at other stuff, because there's been chess pieces throughout the facility this whole game. Oh, we still have Blessing of the Chef, which is good. That's nice if we actually can use that. So let's pop back out, go over here. We learned a lot. I don't know what the deal with the chessboard is. Like, we went to the underground thing by lighting stuff with our glass lighter thing. I gotta say, Root Cellar is just really nice. Because we have Kennel on... I almost said on script. This isn't plot on the clock tower. Because we have Kennel in our draft pool now, Root Cellar is so good. And the fact that we're sort of doing like green specialization stuff. Speaking of which, spare green room. I'm gonna get a pantry because I don't want to lock off this corner, because we've done that before and it was very foolish. I also need to actually pay attention to see if, like, to pick out chess pieces. Dark room's not that bad early on. That's that. Which might be good, because that'll be a dead end. I'm gonna get that. I'm not gonna get the magnifying glass, because I don't really need it yet. I don't have gems, so I have to go with whatever this is. Oh! Okay, cool. That's what I was kind of hoping, because we don't have gems, so... Alright. Nothing on the ground. I don't know if anything will spawn there without... metal detector. Okay. Gems are not in a box with a true statement. The gems on the statement on the blue box is as true as this statement. The gems are not in a box with a true statement. That can't be right. This means the statement on the blue box is as true as this statement. Meaning that that has to be true because there's no logical way that that can be false. Not in a box that's true. But that has to be false, because they can't all be false, right? Yeah. Because these are the same, and that is saying it's as true as this statement, which is which is, yeah, it makes sense somewhat. I'll get the nursery. Because I feel like we're probably going to be doing green today. Oh, gosh. So, well, that's a complete dead end. That doesn't really matter. We can go back there if we need gems. I am just going to save security. I'll just get a hallway to get a key. Bedroom. So that's a good bedroom placement for the corner there. I feel like the bedroom, like, should have something. Oh, there's the moon. There's a pawn here. Okay, bedroom has pawn. Okay, I'm gonna start a new thing, and I'm just going to have a chess page. Okay, pawn. Bedroom. So, I'm just going to list the things and then figure that out later. Because the stuff on the shelves doesn't change, I believe. Unless it does, like, the paintings, but I don't think so. I'm gonna reading nook. And if library doesn't face up, I'll draft something else here. Okay, cool. Den is the better choice here. Connecting it to the foundation. Oh wait, shit. Reading nook is a... The work has the reading nook. Does the den have one? Den has pawn. I don't know how that chess puzzle works. That was gold. This one's white. This one also gold. Okay, I'm adding another thing just to like indicate the color of them in case that ends up being relevant. Oh, has to be the commissary because those are two dead ends I don't want to have. It'd be nice if I had a shovel, but a metal detector is very good. It's not a great courtyard, but I do need to be able to progress. Does the commissary have... Does doesn't appear to have a chess piece. Oh, there's a key on the floor there. Alright. Not a bad security placement. Keycard system. Security level low. Offline unlocked. And then I'm gonna log into the network and run a freaking I'm gonna log into the network and run a experiment from the laboratory. Spend two or more gems drafting a room. That's actually each time you find trash while digging, that's pretty good. Set your steps to 40. That's pretty good, because we're like 13 off of that, so assuming we're able to get a shovel, that's pretty good. It's not a good chapel placement, but I don't have gems, and I don't want a furnace. I'd love to have a shovel game, but beggars, choosing beggars and all that. We'll get a boudoir, I guess. Go get the gem from the safe. Locked again. Jeez. Corridor, so it's always unlocked. We're just getting a lot of dead ends today. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's not great, but there wasn't really any good options there, unfortunately. We've made a really annoying layout. Also, I just realized I haven't been checking. Gosh dang it. Rook is, knight. That's a black knight. No, there's not going to be anything there. Bishop in there, that makes sense. Bishop. Wait, bishop. Here. I know we're just losing all our gold, but this is more important right now. We're using steps and gold and stuff, but it's fine. Okay, doesn't seem to be a chess piece in here. Or in the hall. Nor in the closet, surprisingly. Alright. West Wing Hall doesn't have anything. I don't have exactly 2 hallways. Does the kitchen have one? I was kind of surprised the kitchen wouldn't. Alright. I'm gonna do Chamber of Mirrors because we can duck back into West Wing Hall. Doesn't seem like the Chamber of Mirrors has one. At least not that I can see. However, there is loot to be had in there. Yeah, let's do tunnel, because we haven't been in tunnel. Oh gosh, there's so many dig spots. So many dig spots. I'm gonna redraw because I need something. Library. Library probably has something, right? After we, like, lock ourselves out, I'm gonna go back down there if possible. I don't know, because I don't know if we need the burning glass again. Great Hall is... yeah, we have to do archive. Archive might have one? Nope. Not that I can see. Oh. Key. Oh, interesting. We'll unlock this. And hope that the archive floor plan... Fuck, okay, we're going back. I want to see the Chamber of Mirrors thing. It's really unfortunate that we did... that, shovels weren't an option. Oh, wait, I can't because I need one of those buttons. That's unfortunate. Okay, never mind. Alright, we're gonna go see potentially if by some luck we can make it all the way down to the... We don't have to go through the chapel. Oh, I missed... I'm gonna see if I can buy something at the kitchen because we don't have enough steps to do anything. That, yeah, that's literally just the steps I wasted coming back here, but whatever, it's fine. Yeah, if we had gotten a shovel, things might have been different, but we just didn't get one. Yeah, we're not gonna. Yeah, that's the end of the day, unfortunately. Hopefully, though, that means that hopefully those maintain. And that is just part of the room scheme, and that actually gives us information. I don't know. I don't know if knowing that helps us or not. Or if we just wasted a day because we used our steps wrongly. Okay. Let's back out. Go outside. I know it's like 4 steps to do this, but it's not as bad as it could be. But yeah. Gosh, that was a really bad gymnasium. Shelter. Okay. We need to remember to do the shelter properly. I'm also going to immediately do an experiment from here. Network. Swan song. Come on. Connect. Remote terminal access. Laboratory. Connect using Blackbridge. There's gotta be something in that safe. I'm just an idiot. Set up. Each time you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. Okay, the last time I drafted shelter, that's weird, was day 37, which was 1, 2, 3, 5 days ago. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So as long as I actually fucking remember to come back out here, we should be good, right? As long as I remember we have a shelter and a safe that needs unlocking, we should be good unless I figure out the date wrong. I also probably should have grabbed that before. Okay, we're going left first, because every time we go right first, we screw something up. Parlor. I'm so curious if I can. There's no chance there's a workshop here, right? No. Boudoir. Okay. The box next to this box is false. A box next to this is true. Box next to this is false. In here, maybe? No! It's in here. Or it's in this box. Oh, I don't know. Sometimes I'm good at them, sometimes not so much. I don't think there's a chest piece in here. And there's not one in here. bedroom. Bedroom still has is Golden Pond. Okay. And it's definitely in a different spot. So I think I need to basically narrow down where they are, like which ones have which, and then go down to, that's not a bad drawing room placement. Then go down to that basement thing and figure out the deal. Like, and then put this up. Okay, drawing room. G-Pawn. I'm just gonna write drawing because that's the only one that matters. So there's this way, which I should probably explore first. Freezer, which no, this just isn't a great one. Yeah, storeroom's fine. Storeroom also has a I'm gonna have to... I should have anticipated that I need to space these out more. Okay. And then... I'll redraw, even if I don't really want... I wish I had more gems. Corridor. Have anything. We have to take dark room, which... Oh, but we're sheltered from dark room. Okay, good. I don't want to draft furnace because I don't want to use furnace. Coin purse and a gem. Dark room doesn't have any, does it? Oh, I almost missed the frickin' lever. That's pretty good. Yeah, dark room doesn't have any. Unlock this. Passageway, which gives us a key. And an experiment success. Can't open that. Let's go this way. Unlock it. West Wing Hall, so that we can backtrack to the left. West Wing's meant to not be locked that often. That's weird. Okay, it's fine. Chapel. That's the White Bishop still. And then Wine Cellar is not bad because that can give us the gems. I'd be very surprised if Wine Cellar had one. But no, it doesn't. Okay, cool. I'm really curious what the mirror room this deal is. Also curious. Yeah, because these are the same candles as the ones downstairs. I wonder what happens if you light the candles in here. But we'd have to make a new burning glass because we used our other one. Door's locked. Let's put a den here. Yep. And we have den as golden pawn. Pawns might just be gold, but I don't know. And the gymnasium will be our last sheltered red. Which isn't that great, but it's not terrible. Let's just get a spare green room. Ooh, you're nice. Okay, it's locked. It's fine. There's a keycard door to the left in that passageway. I am wondering if it's worth going back. This is probably locked, yeah. Yeah, it probably makes more sense to go back. Because, well, I mean, I can't progress now, but my thinking with going back is that, before I knew that I couldn't continue, is that we've gotten far enough where, like, I don't want to risk, like, being forced into, like, an archive or something. Hallway, let's go back to the entrance. Okay. And there's nothing here, which makes sense. Let's just get a reading nook to give us a key. Oh, it changes. No, that was always a rook. It was always a white rook. For some reason, I thought that was a pawn or something. No, white rook. Dining room. Haven't quite hit the prerequisite to get food from this. Oh, dining room has pawn. Dining room. Alright. We go to the one open door. East Wing Hall. That's not a bad time to get that. East Wing Hall is fine. It's a very funny umbrella. Ooh. Do kind of want to just put utility closet in this dead end. That. Granted, we haven't had a security, but it's fine. East Hall, kennel, pipe bumpers. Getting a shovel would be nice. Workshop. Because I have some interesting stuff. Sledgehammer. Yeah, it is an S here, isn't it? Yeah, that states. Coupon book. Yeah, and these require the battery pack. I'm gonna get the pool hall so I can get gems or whatever the thing is out of it. hall doesn't have anything. I don't believe there's one in there. I'll check when I go back through. I should probably do this. 18. 8 divided by 4 is 2. Oh gosh. 18 minus 8 is 10. Times 4 is 40 divided by 20. That's 2. 20 plus 3 is 23. Minus 3 is 20. Times 3 is 60 divided by 6 is 10. Oh great, after I turn off the keycard system, I guess I'll turn that back on. Legitimately... Actually, no, because we can access that through the foundation. I'm gonna just grab a pantry. Get more money. An apple. Pantry doesn't have a chess piece. Oh, I can do that and activate the experiment for the ballroom. Under the stars, the dance is held, and to the floor we are compelled. The gowns glide on, and the gowns glide on, and music swells, and at the end the clock strikes 12. What that means, only time can tell. Oh. Two remain for one last dance. 2 remain for one last dance and spin again around clock hands, and as they turn a second chance to rise above the falling sands, the true time lost in past romance are true. So, something with the Clara and Simon. In Eclipse Ball 52. Wait. Let me look at my screenshots real quick. The previous... It's been a while since we've looked at the music notes. Music stuff. Because I've just... Okay. Find here with... So first... words the looks like it's maybe doesn't look like first words the first words, the... First. Okay, wait. So... music. So, 1, the first page, which is in the music room, is literally just the word first. And then second is words. And then I can't see from my screenshot of the... Oh, first word's on. On. First words on the. And then I don't think we is so this is 6. We don't know what 5 is. We know that 6 is R. Fucked up that E in my notes quite badly. R. And then it is... What is it? True. And we also found 8, which is back in the, it's the one in the workshop, which is message. And the issue is that I don't think I took a screenshot of the ones in the greenhouse. Which I think might be the missing one. Unless it's just not showing on that on my list of screenshots properly. No. The first one I have of the music notes is from the workshop. Okay. Right now we have first words on the blank are true message. Is it, is 8, like, is there S there, or message? Interesting. Let me do a pull. Key. Unlock the door. Let's go back into the ballroom quickly. Wait, that's scale, not a timer. Lock. Aquarium. We don't have any way to actually unlock the antechamber right now. Not that it'd matter. Getting a sauna's good. Is there a chess piece in the aquarium? Kinda expecting there to be one. But no. Not that I can see. I think they're just mini representations of the different room types. Observation. Observatory, rather. If I had a great hall, that could be nice. Sail and the slice. And I don't have that stuff. Oh, sail though makes everything cheaper here. How many green rooms do I have? 1. So that'd be 5. Or 10. Oh yeah, because aquarium counts as a green room, obviously. Quickly pop into ballroom to get 2 gems. Water for 3rd. And then this is locked. Yeah, and that now I need to just walk all the way back because this is off and yeah. I've triggered experiments twice. I don't think that'll bring up radiation high enough, unfortunately. I will go and I will draft here. Commissary. Give me a shovel. Study. I think that's either the king or the queen. I'm just gonna screenshot that for now. First words on the blank are the true message. Wait. First words on the blank are true message. What is it? Oh wait, first words on the... Is it first words on the music notes? Wait. So that would be find the white. Wait, no. Find among the white. Wait. If this is what it is, then it is find among the white. That's the first 4, and then I'm missing a letter. But 5 and 6. Well, but 6 is find among the white blank under to... Find among the white blank under 2 stones. That seems right. I just don't know what the 5th thing is. Find among the white blank under 2 stones. Okay, cool. Thanks for the turnip. Yeah, I don't remember where the... Like, we have a kennel, but I don't remember where all the doors were. And I don't really think going a whole loop again is wise. I'm gonna go see if... Oh, yeah. I need to go down this way, right? No. It's the other way, because I can't get to that part. Right. Right. I need to go down and see if, among the white under 2 stones. Yeah. I need the greenhouse in order, because I think that's probably going to contain 5. Okay, this stays good. Good. Precipice. Okay. So, we know currently. So that's the king, I believe. We'll go back to screenshots. Study is king. Okay. So, the study is currently in right 1, 3 up. That's correct. Our bishop is 5 up on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pawns are a bit funky. Do we have a knight? We don't have security, so we don't have a knight in play. Nor do we have a queen. A rook would be at the... reading nook, which is here. And then a pawn would be at the den 2 up from the chapel. And we don't have the other 2. We need to find the queen. We need to put a queen and a rook on the board. Because the places we have empty... Because I don't think... Yeah. Yeah, no, we need to actively put And then, like, the bedroom, which is right here, should in theory work for pawn as well. Yeah. So we need to put a queen and a rook on the board somehow. Legitimately, we could try. Because, we have a lot of steps left. So we need to go over to the utility closet. We can also pick up the food at the dining room. We can go to the utility closet, turn the keycard system back on to access the passageway. Hope and see if there's anything in there. Anything in the offshoot from the Great Hall. We also need to go check the shelter. I'm going to do that while we're outside. Because pawn seems to be the easiest, as there's the most pawns. I don't know what time it is, but hopefully it hasn't been more than 4 hours. Take a radiation meter. 7. 12 or higher will activate the emergency. Yeah. It's probably past time now. Unfortunately. Because I don't know what time it is now. It's probably PM, if I were to guess. No, it should have activated. Because it's just about 1. So I think I have the date wrong. But it's fine. That doesn't matter. Okay, we go over to the dining room. Which is just another pawn, isn't it? Yeah. Dining room's a pawn. What do you want? We don't have a showroom, but it's fine. 20 steps is more than what we need. Well, 20 steps is pretty good. Okay. We need to go East Wing Hall, go into here, turn the keycard system back on. Do back because we can. I seriously don't know what the vac indicators do. There was a notebook at some point that told me what they did. Okay. It does not make sense. Although I am exceptionally curious if we have any. Yeah, you're 8. Sleeping mask doesn't go with anything. Metal detector. Oh yeah, that's the detector shovel. Coupon book doesn't go with anything. Keycard doesn't go with anything. And then lever goes with shovel and sledgehammer, but I don't have a battery pack. I don't remember if I've made a detector shovel before. This is so haphazard. Great chance of finding gold and keys. Much greater chance of finding them while digging. That's pretty good. I should explore and see if I can find dig spots. Ballroom to set our things. I'm pretty confident the effect there is gained from just... There's just an upside down version of the room there. Yeah. And interestingly, that portrait isn't on the reflection. There's no... I don't have keys, so I need to just go left. Fortunately, and then we go to passageway. Oh, car keys. I missed those before, but there's no real use for them. Weight room is pointless. Guest bedroom probably doesn't have what I want. We'll use a gem to redraw. Security would give us night, which we need. Gem, gold. We don't have a key, and I don't think keys were on offer at the commissary. I can look around for dig spots. Security, can I check inventory? There's a gem somewhere. But other than that, there's nothing. But we do know where the knight is. So if we can somehow place a queen, I think we're good. But I think I know where we're going to be able to get a queen, and I don't think it's possible. I don't think dark room. I think we're going to have to go here. I don't know where there would be dig spots, because I don't think there's any. Unless there's one down here, so it's possible we could get a key from this. Coins, great. We're gonna have to go down and see, because realistically, we just need a key. Well, we need 2 keys, really. But, yeah. Go down through here. Drawing room, which is also pawn. Bedroom, which we have sleeping mask, so, like, that's useful. Also sleeping masks. We have sleeping masks, so boudoir does stuff. Between 2 stones is interesting. Oh! There's a black pawn in parlor. Interesting. That's the first black pawn we found. Go up to the entrance hall, then foundation. Too bad we dug in here already. It's literally just a salt shaker, which gives us no help on anything. Yeah, we're literally just we just can't, we don't have a queen, and so, and if I'm gonna guess, why doesn't the boudoir have a queen? Just thinking out loud here. That should theoretically have a queen because it's associated with her. I would have thought that there was a queen in this. But I imagine what probably, like, her lady's bedchamber is probably where we get a queen from. And we can't access that. And we have no way to go forward because we're out of keys. And there's no... And we don't have the ability to, trigger anything, so we can't cause that stuff to unlock. Although we now know what we need to do in that puzzle, and we have a hint with the music notes, finally. I'm gonna see. Find among the white under 2 stones. Is it among, like, white trees? We don't have, like, birch trees. Wait, there is birch trees over there. I thought I remembered seeing them. Wait. It could be find among the white trees under 2 stones. Under 2 stones. Oh, here. The conservatory. Adjust the rarity of the floor plans in your house. Hell yes. Okay, that's the music note puzzle done. We still have that, which I don't know what the deal is gonna be there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that area is gonna be the way down. But we need to find a gas valve. Okay, I think we call it a day here. I mean, we might as well go double check shelter. There's no harm in it. I'm glad I didn't, like, need to understand music theory for the music note stuff. And that, like, it's just a thing in the lyrics. So, yeah. I kind of am kicking myself a bit for not figuring that out sooner, but yeah, I don't garage, so I can't get across there. No. Okay, call it a day. Let's go. Impressive manner. We got 1 new room being ballroom, which gave us the ability to figure out the music thing. So, and chess, we're getting there. We just need to get we need to get a queen in the manor, and that's fine. We don't need to worry about outside stuff for now. We just need to... And Sana gives us more steps. Maybe we should go grab the outside thing, because we have... We start out with 90. So it's probably worth going to check this and seeing what we get. Because Tomb I'm very curious about, because I'm curious if we can get past there. Okay, let's check out the tomb. It's gonna waste a couple steps, but it's fine. Sometimes like a little bit of money here. Dead end. Nope, it isn't. Because it's... There must be some way to open that. Yes, I know the big sign, Sinclair. Like, we're up here and we can't get there because that's blocked. Wait. Was that it the whole time? I just needed to have the Reaper lower the scythe. Oh, for the love of all divine, how did I never think to click on it? I could have done this ages ago. Oh my gosh. Well, whatever. That's fine. Don't even need this basement key, technically, if I have a tomb, but whatever. It's fine. We know we've done that now. We know how to do that. Oh, crikey. Okay. Okay, so we need a pawn. So we need... a pawn, rook. Well, pretty much we need all of the types. I don't really need to write that down. We need a room with one of each of the types, and that's it. So, storeroom has a pawn, but that's not worth, like, going for head over heels. We still need to find queen. Which, I think I have an idea of where that'll be. Parlor is pawn. Okay. The empty boxes both have true statements. The blue has a true statement. This box contains the gems. The empty boxes both have true statements. So that's false. So no, because this has to be true because this can't, like, because these both have to be false, which means the empty boxes both have false statements. It's in here. Yes. Give me my money. Okay. Security. That's good. That's Rook. I mean, that's Knight. Yeah, we also want to change offline mode. Keycard system. Security level low for now. Offline mode unlocked. And then we are going to log into the network and run an experiment. Nope, that was... I didn't type anything. Like an idiot. Okay, remote terminal access. Active terminals. Let's do laboratory. It's really important, remote access. Because, like, if we remote access, like, obviously if we remote access office, we could spread gold, but I think just starting experiments. 2 remote or gems. Permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. That's good. That's not a terrible courtyard. Especially because it gives us a sledgehammer. Curious what, because it's clear that we need, if we had a powered sledgehammer in the secret garden, there's a place we could break. And we know that all of them have backup levers, but I wonder if that backup lever is for something else. I'm gonna not go into the kennel, and I'm gonna go back through security and go up this way. And get a closet. I don't want a furnace because furnaces don't give me anything. Like, rather, I don't want a furnace because red rooms don't have anything that's useful to me. Hi, puppers. I love the dogs. I'm so happy I get the kennel. There is a lot of dig spots in here. But I don't... I'm gonna get a commissary. So we currently have pawn and rook. And knight, rather. Pawn, knight. Shovel, perfect. And I'll grab a salt shaker as well, because those are kind of useful. Great, I wish I had the trash thing for my experiment. Office probably has king, if I were to guess. Surprised the bedroom just says pawn, but I think it's just a generic bedroom. I think we need her ladyship's chamber. I'll throw pool in because that's useful. I wonder if we had, like, the magnet thing, if it would magnetize out of the pool water. It's not a great den placement, but it is what it is. That's another pawn. Okay. Boiler room. Boiler room's nice. Let's dig in here. Gives us a key and also technically unlocks everything in here. Can't get across to there at the moment because of that, but I'll deal with. We don't have 2 hallways. We don't have a gem. I'll grab the bunk room to see if it has anything. Money. Okay, bunk has pawn. There's 2 of them, which is interesting. And then I'll go and shift that around, because I don't know what. Yeah, that is what I needed to do. So that's that way. And unlocks this. Archives is bad. We don't really need power right now. And that's rook. So we currently have pawn, knight, rook. So we just need a bishop, which would be chapel, and a king. We need a bishop, king, queen. I'm gonna keep the dove caught in potential rotation. Sad that the library doesn't have anything. Secret garden key. That's very interesting. Wait, you could put the secret garden on this side? I didn't know you could put the secret garden on the right. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure we can break down this bit of wall. Okay, so we can go straight here. Lost and Found's bad. Dark Room's bad. Dark Room's bad, but I don't see a point in going there. Just getting it over here. Boudoir. We could try and our best to make a way. Looks like there's a gem in here, which is useful. Oh, there's a key on the floor. Let's use it to open this. Spare green room here. And there's the lever. So I think now if we did draft a workshop, we would get the sledgehammer. So yeah, if we got the right way out, like if we got a grand hall, then we'd be pretty good. Sacred gardeners to spread fruit everywhere. So yeah, now we just go back, I guess. I don't know if it's worth resetting the boiler room because, I don't really know, because we don't know that combination. Let's go to the pool. We also haven't tested this pool key. Pump from there. We could re-flood the fountain. Because we can always access that via the tomb. But I don't... Considering we have tomb today, I think it's smart to re-flood the fountain. I want to empty this tank. Reservoir. This is as full as it can be. That over. Fountain. Switch that to drain. And lost the reservoir. Okay, and we can go check that via the tomb. Now, let's go down. Let's go back and do some other stuff. We need... Realistically, what we need is her ladyship's chamber. Because I'm pretty sure that's... Hi, Pupper. I don't know what the cat thing is. Banana. Nothing of interest. Do have the metal detector, so I can make that metal detector shovel if I do come across a workshop. Okay. So, I'm gonna get the mailroom because there's a lot of mail for us now. Okay. We got a lot of mail. So, that's the first one. Second one. Hi Simon, it's Randolph again. In my last letter I mentioned the terminal network, but it completely slipped my mind to give you the network password. Even with all... Okay, this is just Swan Song. If you hadn't gotten Swan Song, it gives you that. Not sure if you paid too much attention to the machine in the booth in the lab, so it requires power. You need to turn a turbine in the boiler. This isn't required, of course, and I can't think of any reason why you'd have to use the boiler to reach 46, but play around with it in case you feel inclined to experiment. Okay. In any case, it's useful to you. So here's the rough... In case it's useful to you, rough diagram of the steam duct system. Due to ever-changing nature of the rooms, we ended up building the duct system to be quite flexible, and if you look along the ceiling in many rooms... Okay. As long as you align these rooms together in uninterrupted string, power can be transferred. Garage can take power. I didn't know that. Let me know if I'm writing too much. I've never been good at gauging where the line of inappropriate is. It's been a bit of a moral quandary for me as I've written these. I'm fairly certain your uncle didn't want us to assist you on your quest. Still, if it was that important, I believe he did it with the foresight to specifically instruct me not to interfere. Nothing ever deterred him from that level of supervision in the past, and after working alongside him for a decade, I'd like to at least imagine that we were friends, and that I knew him well. In conclusion, I think he would have found the level of help I have offered well within the acceptable range. I haven't spoken too much about him since his departure, and I know you didn't know him that too well. But as soon as you're ready, I'm going to have plenty of stories to tell. He was a fearless businessman with a great respect for invention. Of all the laboratories I've worked in, I can tell you Mount Holly was a gem, and I'm hoping that we can continue that work once you've taken up the reins. I won't get in my head self. You still have to find the 46th room. I've decided I'm going to continue helping you. I also just had a small chat with the probate lawyer, and he assures me there's nothing in the Baron's instructions that would preclude me from offering you my modest assistance. So let me tell you what I know. About a week before Sinclair... Okay, this is useful. About a week before Sinclair died, something rather curious happened. A few lab assistants were called by Mrs. Babbage, the house manager, to remove several floor plans from the drafting studio. Typically, all of the unused floor plans are kept there, and I've never heard of them being moved to another location, nor would I presume to guess the reason for such an action. I'm not sure which floor plans were removed or where they were moved to, save one, which I was instructed to remove myself. Assuming it was not moved after I hit it, you should find it in the observatory hidden within the lens compartment of the telescope. Thank you, Randolph! Okay, we need to go back to the observatory. We need to get an observatory. Thank you, Randolph. That's really good to know. I had no idea. I had no inclination for that. That's really good to know. There's a floor plan in the lens of the telescope. Okay, cool. Thank you, bud. Love you, man. That's so good. Okay. Hey, I am going to remember that because that is in my head now. Okay, cool. That's really, really good. I'm not going to dig in here, just in case. Corridor. So, we need Her Ladyship's chamber, I think. Like, I think that is our... As much as I hate Chapel for, like, just stealing all my money and stuff, we need it for Bishop. So we just need King and Queen. Walk-in closet might have Queen. Nope, that's Pawn. Keycard. Nice. And that is a black pawn. Yeah, There's ponds everywhere, but nothing of an... Yeah, I was hoping that it would be in here because it's... Because it's what it is, but I guess not. Ooh. You have a boiler room. We do. Country stew pie. So we just get 30 and so a little bit more from the salt. Dining room has a pawn, but we already have that. Okay. Oh. Don't really know what the locksmith would give me. Other than keys. I'm going to put the locksmith in because I'll get a special key because if we get a silver key, we can potentially use that to get the Great Hall, which means we could go the right way if needed. Prism key. That's useful. Alright. Sauna, like, love you, Sauna, but you're being an issue here. That's just a pawn. As we know. We'll redraw, see if we get it interesting. You know what? I'm gonna put a sauna here. And saunas sometimes have sleep masks, so that's useful for steps. Oh, that's an actual clock. So it is almost 12. Not like it matters so much, but it is good to know that, yeah, a prism key wouldn't do anything here. Let's just use a normal key. Redraw. As much as we want an observatory right now, we need we need more options. I could... I'm going to prism key here, so we get a hallway. So, Great Hall here. Okay, cool. That helps us know where... So this is probably... Okay. If I were to guess that... Let's do this one. Okay, no. This one might be the way down. Yep. In which case... That's probably the way up. I'll risk it on this. There's the gold. And the lever for the right way. So, that's one way we know we can guaranteed go. We can't go any further from the Great Hall, but it served its purpose. Lost and found is not worth it. We have too much stuff. Thank you, doggos. Gem. Let's see. Pantry. Cool. Thanks. Food, money. And we're out of keys. Okay, so we can go up to the right. That's good. We have a way to 46. I'll go down. I'm gonna hit the locksmith. And, buy more keys. Like, buy a key at least. Whatever. It's fine. I'd like to get a workshop, but I don't see that happening. Storeroom gives us another key. Perfect. I think it's worth going down to the cellar and unlocking 46. Now, and so we don't have to come back down here to do it. Dramatic music every time we come down here. That's, I guess, if we came down the other way and needed to go up there. So, like, if we had the foundation in a different place. I'm curious what got shoved in the observatory. Oh, I think that's... Is that in the right position? It is. Oh, wait, and the reservoir's drained. Let's check this out while we're here. This is a very long run. Oh. Oh, I see. What? Bunch of chests. Various symbols on them. No indication as to which I should open. And sledgehammer doesn't work on them. Only one box in the reservoir has a prize. Oh gosh. And I can't break them either. Okay, we don't have enough keys for this. But that's very good to know. That there is something to be gained from opening those boxes, but we do not have the ability to open all of those. We need so many keys. We need the magnet thing. And to go into the locksmith to get loads of keys from there. Is what we would need to do. And that. The dramatic music swells as we head to the lever for 46. Okay. Yep, the cutscene, as we've seen before. We have the steps to go back there. However, there's... I don't know. I don't know if I want... I know it sounds very stupid. I don't know if I want to go to 46 yet. Because I feel like I'm just going to get there. It's either going to be locked, or I'm going to need to do something else to open it. I think we take all the advantage we have with the steps and stuff we have. Because we can... I'm pretty sure if we go up to the left, we can still make it round to the right. And there's also the possibility that we can go up from the left. And so, in my mind, that's better. Is go the left, see if we can get into the... Because if we can find either her ladyship's chamber, which I'm pretty sure is going to have a queen in it, or a study, well, realistically, we need a study and her ladyship's chamber. In order to do chess. There's gotta be some benefit for lighting those, but I could not tell you what it is. We're gonna have the extra 20 steps tomorrow because of the sauna, which is nice. There's no sense trying doors in the Great Hall because, I mean, the right one is fine, but locker room, because spreading keys is quite nice. Yeah. Nothing in the unlocked lockers. Okay. That's a key. That's enough to progress at least once. Archives is bad here. Kitchen locks us out. I think... While archives is bad... Did I turn off? I haven't had a room to turn the gymnasium off. I think we have to go archives. And then there's the battery pack. I wonder what would be in... Let's see. Kitchen going down, that's not bad. Let's see. What's up? I don't think we want more stuff in the draft pool. Servant quarters. I don't know what that is. Room directory. Bedrooms. Her ladyship's chamber. Her ladyship's chamber doesn't cost anything. Okay, so it wouldn't have been that. I have to try that to see... Nope, that's a laundromat. Fucking lavatory. The laundromat, can I turn... No, I can't. Okay. Then, in that case, with one thing left to do, because we have had keys spread, and we have the thing, so like, we will detect them. We can press them. I think it's time to go get to 46. And I will pick up one key in case, for some reason, 46 needs a key. I'm back, sorry. Thought I heard something, but I think it's just the laundry machine's downstairs. Alright. Corridor to foundation. Okay. Foundation. Entrance hall. Then go forward into courtyard. Just has a gem because of the patio. Hi, doggo. There's one of the keys. We also have a sleeping mask now. Den. The keys might have been in the pump room, that's fine. In the pool, rather. Or the pump room, maybe, actually. I don't know. Oh, they say it, I think it makes sense. Gems. The dark room never got triggered. If there's anything in there, I don't know where it is. Gem. Oh. We'll grab a basement key. But I don't know if... Oh, that I need it. Alright, Simon. What is back here?
There was once a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves. And he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. He couldn't see beyond the red shade he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share.
Oh no.
But one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color. The color blue.
What? Wait, no! There's so much more! No! No! No, it can't be! No, we're not done! We are not done! We're not done here! You hear me? This isn't the no! What? Huh? I thought it'd be locked! I have all these notes! I have chess and music! What happened to Mom? What? No! We're not done! No! No, this can't be it. Please don't make me restart, game. I have so much more to figure out. There's so many clues left unanswered. What the fuck? Oh no. I didn't think this would roll credits. I assumed the door would be locked and that, like, the prize at the bottom of the reservoir was the actual key we needed. Or that we needed to find no, okay, there is so much more we need to. We are not done here. This is not. No, we are, there's too much left unanswered. No, we have discovered it, but there's too many answers. Like, there's for Christopher Mason, who opened many doors for me. Huh. But still, no. Oh, hey, Doggo. No, we're not done here. This isn't the end. We may have found room 46, but there's so many. Mount Holly, your new home. Save and continue. Okay. Okay, right. We can keep going. And we will keep going. I need to figure out chess. I need to figure out the ritual thing. There is too much left. The next day... Oh. Oh, hey, my package is there. We've got our steps. Ooh, a silver key. 2 keys, a lockpick, and a silver key. Alright. You have been awarded the Inheritance Trophy for reaching 46. Trophies earned will be permanently added to the trophy room. And that's the first achievement I have ever gotten in this game. Open in the event of inheritance. Dear Baron, welcome to Mount Holly, your home. I still remember the first time I was addressed by my title. I was quite a bit older than you, but it still felt strange, especially after a lifetime of hearing my father address Davidly by that same title. But life is a journey of growth, growing up, growing older, growing wiser, and in your case, growing into the Baron of Reddington. The Baron doesn't have to be a daunting figure. He could be quiet and unassuming, or loud, brash, and boisterous. He could be deceptive or trustworthy, humble or boastful, or any measure of other things, but always clever. When I inherited Mount Holly, I never had to prove myself. They just gave me the keys and left it at that. It felt too easy, too trivial, and very undeserved. Experience comes with time, but without validation, I spent the better part of my youth questioning myself. And as I grew older, that lack of conviction and aimlessness amplified. I never really had any goals or objectives to strive towards. I never had any dreams to realize. I never set my sights on something beyond the horizon. I never had a room 46 to reach. And now that you have reached your goal and are basking in your well-deserved glory, shiny trophy in hand and showered with accolades and titles, will you be content to stop there, or will you look to the horizon and wonder what dreams lie ahead? Ovin Navari, Herbert B. Sinclair. Sinclair, we are not done. We are not done, Sinclair. We are not done. This is not the end. And we are doing one more day of this. So... Gosh, there's an achievement. I guess there's other trophies we can get. I hadn't looked at the achievements until now. There's 11 hidden ones. But the ones that I can see: full house trophy, draft a room in every open slot of your house. I feel like we got pretty close actually on our last one, but didn't quite. Trophy of wealth, buy out the entire showroom. I have no idea how we're gonna do that. Explorer's trophy, complete the directory. And trophy of trophies, complete the trophy case. And there's 11 hidden achievements. We need to find Mom. That's our next objective. And I think maybe solving chess will help us with that. We found room 46. Now it's just to keep going. We can't leave it at that. The reservoir's empty. There's a prize to be had. We are now a blue prince, baron of these lands. And it's interesting that that doesn't give you any gameplay addition. Or maybe it does, 'cause that's a new room. Gift shop. Mount Holy Tea. Permanent addition to walk-in closet. Permanent addition to dining room. Pair of trunks. Just be sure to bring some keys. Permanent addition to the pool. Oh, interesting. Coming soon. Unlocks Dare mode. Blue tents. After you've proven your merit as a scout and obtained 8 trophies. Oh gosh. Okay. That's actually quite good, Lunchbox. We should probably get that. Can't get Conservatory, but it's good to know that it's in today's pool. So yeah, I'm guessing you unlock the gift shop after that. Okay, well, that's one pawn. I don't think there's gonna be chess pieces in there. Just being honest. Chapel, but we're not going in there, but we're unlocking that for Bishop. And I'm just gonna grab a closet here. Rabbit's foot, that's useful. Even if, like, I don't know, I've never really felt like Rabbit's foot did a whole lot, but... I think Dirty Blocks is the console, is like the mini, is like the game in the conservatory. Not conservatory. The purchase place. Yes. And so, I think we need to do that in order to, like, we need to go, they haven't added that minigame, and so we can't get it yet. Trading post. I think tool shed's probably better. Because that's good. So yeah, pretty much now, it's achievement hunting. And see, we need... I will say, does feel good to have 46 out of the way now. Because, that means that I'm no longer, like, psychologically worried that we're gonna lose our inheritance. Even though I don't know if there is a way for that to actually happen. Like, if that actually happens, it is just good to know that it won't. Oh, money. Alright. Kitchen. Let's get a reading nook. And then here, because we can redraw if needed. Oh, observatory would be good. I'm gonna redraw and see what we get. I'll get a pantry, and then I'll go here. There is a distinct possibility that that we get a library, and it just, yeah, we're not doing that. We're not having that go just into the pantry and blocking off this whole area. I'm not touching that because I could get a sledgehammer later, which is better for that. That's not a bad observatory, because we also need to... Diamond Major and Clavis the Key. Nice. That's pretty good. So it's on the lens... So I need to move it so that I can actually see the lens. Yeah. Do that. Move it all the way over there. Oh, there it is. The planetarium. If you call it a day in the planetarium, gain 2 stars. Alright. And then let's just... Oh wait, that's not real. And whenever it's easier to just do it this way. Oh wait! Observatory has night. That's not an E in any regard. There's a white knight in here. Okay. So we have bishop, pawn, knight now. Let's go to library. There's no new library options. No. Presumably getting all the library books is going to be a trophy. And there's a bookshop. Yeah, because like the fact that the ceiling curves there, there's something fishy with this. Oh, and also bookshop has a black bishop. Interesting. That's good to know. I can always get volume 4 of drafting, but I want, if I get up to 20, at the very least, if I get up to 20, I could get Realm and Rune, which would be very useful. Planetarium's a dead end, so I don't want to draft that. I didn't realize that would immediately add it to the pool, though. That's good to know. Commissary. Anything like super good in here? I will take a sledgehammer because those are really nice. I don't know if there's any point going to 46 because it's probably just going to trigger the cutscene again. Silver isn't useful here because I have laboratory's good. There's the broken lever. Each bedroom you draft as a second. Bypasses security door. Add a small chest to the entrance hall. And then... Wait. I don't... Oh, wait. I'm gonna silver key here, because this isn't a bad silver key location. Sledgehammer, broken lava, water cannon. That's not a bad room area for the conference room, in my opinion. Coat check. Garage for the keys. What does powering the garage do? Really need to know. Obviously, we can't do that today because, like, conference room doesn't transfer power. But that's not a bad hallway location. Okay, let's go south. Let's get a drafting studio. Very detailed paper model of safe. That's interesting. Sorry, the dogs are barking because there's a package. I wonder if it's December 20th. Okay. Vestibule 3. Whenever you enter it, 3 unlock 4. And then we could just permanently have classroom. Vestibule. Short-term. The school is being built. I'm gonna get casino because I have a feeling like casino's the only way we're gonna be able to get some of the really expensive stuff. I'll put gymnasium here because as much as I don't like it. Oh hey, there's the car keys. Boudoir. Pick up that. Seriously surprised there's not a queen in here. Tunnel's useless. Let's do guest bedroom. Yeah, like, guest bed. I'm just not able to draw a G for some reason. And that's not how you spell guest. we kind of we don't need loads of pawns, but whatever. Let's see, what is this gonna be? Bad aquarium. Let's do utility closet. Gymnasium off. Garage on. Still don't know what this is for. I'm not turning key cards off yet, but it's honestly not bad drafting that from here. Casinos and draft pool. I'm thinking that that is the clue, is that it's December 20th. Let's go up here, because why not? Sure. Ballroom. Gems too. We need to go through the chapel now, unfortunately. And yeah, we just didn't get enough money. I'm gonna make the educated decision. To just buy drafting 4. And request that. I'll go through the pantry one as well. Here. Technically speaking, we could have gone to the garage and unlocked the boot, but... Alright, it's not here. Right, I'm stupid. Dining room. What do you do? I don't have a trophy room. I'm gonna wait in case I do end up drafting a trophy room. Because I'm just gonna get a tunnel. Lockpick. Parlor. Get some more gems. Oh, hey, and a corn purse. This box contains the gems. This box does not contain the gems. The other 2 boxes are true. Always be one that displays false. So that has to be false. Which also means that that is false. Wait, no. One true, one false. There has to be one true, one false. The other 2 are true. That doesn't make sense. So that has to be false. which means this has to be true. No, because it's this box, which means that's false. This is false, and that's false. And this is I really don't know. Oh wait, because that would mean that that's false. That's true. This is false. It's in that box. Oh, I didn't think well enough on that. I'm gonna freeze because yeah, I think that's just a prism key. Yeah, and we have to end the day there. Because we've locked ourselves out of everything. Actually, we could... I want to go... I'll go run to the garage and... Actually, also, we have 6 keys. We could go and... Could also go down to the reservoir. Yeah, let's go down back to the garage and unlock the boot, see what's in there. And then 46. Yeah, so after 46 you get access to certain rooms. Drawing room, pantry, okay. Oh yeah, I also have a sledgehammer, so I can unlock that. More keys, that's useful. Yeah, I have no... indication as... It's probably the last clue. The new clue or whatever it is. That we need in order to get there. Car key. Oh, the secret garden key. That would have been nice to have grabbed. Well, that's a shame. Yeah, and that's just this. It would be funny if you got, like, if the letters were how you were meant to get Swan Song. Like, well, if, I can't imagine that being where you get it from. There's so many other indications that Swan Song is the thing. That, like, I can't imagine getting it from Randolph's letters. Like, that's nuts. And once again, we don't have King and Queen, but we have everything else. Oh wait, where am I going? I need to go down through this way to get down to the reservoir. Basement door. Okay, so only one of the things down here has a prize. Oh, and they stay open. Okay. Good. In which case, I'm going to... No, I keep these open. Only one box in the reservoir has a prize. Blue sun. Green memos in blue boxes are oh shit. Green memos in blue boxes are true. All green memos found. Okay, that's not correct because that's red. This box contained 3 allowance tokens. That's correct. Okay. Okay, and that one, the sanctum key isn't the sanctum key. It's not in a blue box. So, and only one box in the reserve has a prize. That's wrong. Only one blue box in the water contains a memo with a true statement. And red. The sanctum key is not in a box in the water. Box contain allowance tokens marked with that. It's not, it was marked with sun, because that's red, so that's wrong. Okay, so that's all the water ones. Black. Moon. A sanctum key. This box contained a sanctum key. As in a key to those 4 doors? I'm glad that those stay open between runs, though. Gonna be in the sanctum then. So yeah, there's no point for pulling 46 because we don't need to get there. Let's see. Oh wait. 8 letters. And there's 8 doors. I think we start with 8. One door in the inner sanctum. You wish to use it on this door, yes. This is the ring. Oh shit. Banner's Martial Fog. Right. From what? Let's see. Referring back to this. Dividing line moats border. Raise. Stormy's jagged. dotted with falling circles is snow. Windy, bent curve. Raise moat's border. So what I want is Marshall. I don't know what pressing that button does. Marshall, that, and then banners. Did I not note down every page properly? No, I didn't. Gosh dang it, I'd have to go back through, and I don't think I can do that. No, that's... That makes Marshall everywhere. Wait. Okay. Fog. Red. I need red. What's the indicator? So we had that right though. That was on Marshall. Marshall. Swirly lines. Straight lines. Well, if I want to make the example one, I need these. Because that's the one in... Oh wait, no, I wouldn't need that because I need 4. That's the example one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the issue is we don't know what circle we need to make. But that is very interesting. We're out of keys and kind of out of what we can do. don't have anything that, we don't have anything that can, we don't have a king and a queen on the map. So, what does pulling the 46 opening lever do now? Does it trigger the whole cutscene again? No, it doesn't. So, we might be able to just go to 46 at some point, but not much point in that right now. So, there's something. So the sanctum means we need 8 keys, which I think 8 envelopes, 8 pillars, in each envelope 8 letters penned by 8 hands. You will only find 7 of the 8. Like the paintings on the walls, there's one missing. Yeah. Oh, that permanently unlocks. That's good. There's nothing to do. So, I think I'm going to call it a day here. We've still got a couple streams in this, from this, I think. Because we have 7 more sanctum keys to find. A bunch of those chests down in the reservoir to unlock. We've got to maybe see, like, just if we can, see if room 46 is open and if there's actually something in there that we can use. Like, if it's an actual, like, office for us or something. Yeah, we've got a lot to do. But I think I'm going to call it there, because we've been going almost 3 hours, and we beat the game, technically. Although, there is so much more to do. New Rooms 1. Yeah, the freaking gift shop. Wonder if the main menu changed at all from this. Nah, okay. I was wondering if the red prince, like, cap, like the red prince crown would have changed. But, yeah. It's actually, there's a lot of, like, hints and stuff. Like, the chess piece being important, the red prince being important. That just being one of the items, gold, cups, lamps. Yeah. But yeah, I thank you all for watching. We're gonna continue this next week, as usual, and basically try and delve further into the secrets of blueprints. I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.